Oh, we are live. Oh, feels really weird to be doing this from here, but it's okay. I've got the custodian is here. She's cleaning my room as we speak.
It's great.
It's a great time. You know,
Afro
it is.
Latinos After Hours.
That's for our future Patreon. You have to pay special to
Is that
see
on
that show.
your Patreon?
Afro Latinos After Hours is a special paid commitment. We don't give all that away for free, Seth.
Joke's been made. We're moving on.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Is this your first time on this show? Because I know
I played this game on the podcast.
You played it once, the very first time you were on, the very first episode.
I believe I'm the record holder of this game.
That was back in the days when it was easy. Yeah. I think you're right. Was it 15 for 15?
No, I missed one.
Oh, because I actually, I know, Bree, I'm sorry. There was some difficulties here with my life.
Hi, Bree.
Apologize for being late, and now I've lost all my sound. Give me a second. I'm trying to connect again.
Am I the host? Did you just make me the host? Hi, everyone.
Too much going on.
Welcome.
I can't hear you, Seth.
At all? Can Bree hear me?
What happened? I think it's me, but I can't hear you.
I can't hear them.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can hear me, but I can't hear you. Let's check the audio here. Oh, that would be why. Ta-da!
Did you fix it?
Fixed. Yes.
Look at you.
Right, so technical difficulties all over the place, but we're here. We're going to do this thing. Welcome back, Seth, to a brand new episode of You Think You Know. And what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of You Think You Know. This is your host of the evening, Alban, and I am joined by my good friend, Mr. Seth Sponhouse, the executive director of the Community Theater League here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And yes, Brianna, I am in my classroom. It has been a day. This is not the usual setup. I'm running sound for the school play. So we had rehearsal that went later than I expected it to. And so here we are, because I knew I had Seth on the show, and his bedtime is probably like now, and he's got a long drive to go home. And we had to get it in because we had it scheduled much longer, much before everything else. So
it's very on brand that I'm here the week you're doing tech.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
You had to have me on this week.
It was just perfect timing. It's kismet, as they say.
Oh!
Oh, that was funny. So welcome back to a brand new episode of You Think You Know. We're going to get started with all the fun. I'll do all the explanations in the intro in just a second. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Look at that. What? That was amazing.
Yeah. If you watch the other show, you're actually in the intro of the other one. If you watch Afro Latinos, you are in the intro video for that show. So you have to check it out so you can see yourself there. But you've never been on the official You Think You Know show as a standalone show. You were on the very first episode that we had a guest on back when we were doing it as a part of the Afro Latinos podcast. And then you were on as a helper, as a special guest helper when you were doing Bridges of Madison County. And Kara was a guest on the show. And we had her doing You Think You Know. But even that was still before You Think You Know was its own thing.
Very true.
And so this is your first time as a guest. So Seth, do me a quick favor before we get started. Introduce yourself to our audience who may or may not know you.
My name is Seth Sponhouse. Aubin said I'm the executive director of the Community Theater League in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. We're a nonprofit community theater, have been in the area since 1976. So we're in our 45th season of entertaining and enriching and educating the community. Great people like Aubin come through our doors and they volunteer and they act and they strut on stage and they do their thing. And we have a great time. Thank you, Brianna. Little Hunger Game reference there.
She's got all the faith in you. Seth, that was a very good speech. It's almost like you've done that a couple times. I'm proud of you.
you.
All right,
so check out our podcast. CTL Speaks.
Oh, CTL Speaks. Aubin I have co-hosted or guest hosted an episode. Did you ever post that? Did you then post it? The show's over.
Someone asked me yesterday. They were like, "Hey, did that episode ever air?" And I was like,
"The show's over." It's like, all right, here's the ticket dates and where you can buy tickets, but the show's done.
We're gonna push it out. We're gonna push it out like it's no problem.
Right before White Christmas. We're not gonna do White Christmas's episode. That's gonna happen much later down the road.
We do that in the summer. Christmas in the springtime.
Christmas in July. White Christmas in July. We got this thing going. We got it down. So
you wouldn't understand it. The whole marketing technique. Here's the plan. Don't you worry.
Let's just do. We're ready to set. We're taking this thing on the road. CTL Speaks on the road with Seth and Aubin. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be great. Hey, all right. So let me explain how the show works.
Hold on. I can't hear you.
It's probably my connection.
No.
Am I still here?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
What the heck, man?
I think I read those lips though. I think I heard
Ruby is in the building.
Oh, there you go.
Hello.
You're in.
Okay, I'm back. Hello. Ruby, you're welcome to come on over. I'm in my classroom, which you know where that is. So come say hello. All right, let me explain how the show works so we can get this party started.
Yeah, because
this is You Think You Know.
Limited battery life. Let's go.
I know. We got to get it in here. So this is You Think You Know, the weekly trivia show where we find out how much you think you know about a particular topic. Seth, as the director of the CTL, the Community Theater League, I figured why not? Every other show you've been on that you've done this game with, it's been about Broadway, so might as well make it happen again. So tonight's episode is titled You Think You Know Broadway Musicals. And the end goal is just to find out how much you really know. Now, I got to warn you, this show is a little bit more difficult than what you've seen before because it is its own thing. So you got to do things a little bit different. Okay. So here you will have 15 questions in our traditional round. Each question you have 30 seconds to answer. And at the end of that 30 seconds, you're going to provide me with that answer. These questions are all multiple choice. Okay. Please wait until the end of that 30 seconds to provide me with an answer, which will allow the people playing at home the opportunity to play also. And then there is a bonus round. We have one bonus question, and it is typically a little bit harder than the normal questions that you will see, but I'll cover that when we get there. So, do you have any questions before we begin?
No.
Okay. That's the answer I love to hear. So without further ado, let's kick this thing off with You Think You Know Broadway Musicals.
Bum, 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 bum. You need some theme music here.
I did the theme music already, so I can't do everything.
But you didn't unmute it, so I couldn't hear it, but it's fine.
You couldn't hear the theme music?
Hold on, Maya, I'm in a meeting. I'm playing a game right now, Maya Snemo. I don't have time for you.
No, tell Maya to come here.
Maya, come here. It's Aubin Johnson. Oh, you're locked out.
Hi.
Hi, Maya. Welcome,
Oh
welcome to the podcast, Maya. Hello. Goodbye.
No, she's gone.
Another
She's
rehearsal day. Another rehearsal. All
Come
right.
see White Christmas starring Maya Snemo. CTL.
See, the difference between this and CTL Speaks is this will go before White Christmas. People will see this and they'll be able to buy tickets before the show actually happens. So,
Yeah. All right.
Here we go. Question number 1. What was Disney's first Broadway musical? Is it A, Mary Poppins, B, The Lion King, C, Beauty and the Beast, or D, The Little Mermaid?
You have to wait for the full 30 seconds.
Wait for the full 30 seconds. Yes, sir.
So should I ration out? Should I talk while those are going
You
out?
can do whatever you want to do. We got the music. I don't know if you can hear that music.
Oh, I can hear the ticking.
See, you got the ticking going on.
Yeah. So it's
That's your
not.
count.
I'm gonna rule out Little Mermaid for everyone playing at home, because Mermaid was too new.
10 seconds.
Too new of a movie. Do I have to say it before the end or at the end?
At the end. At the end of the 30 seconds, I'll restate the question and then ask you for your answer.
And I'll tell you the right answer. I got you.
Correct. Hope that's the goal. Yes.
I got
All right, here we go. What was Disney's first Broadway musical? Was it Mary Poppins, The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, or The Little Mermaid?
Well, it would be C, Beauty and the Beast.
C, Beauty and the Beast is agreed upon by Brianna Cooper, and that is because it is the correct answer.
Well, bam.
Congratulations. You are 1 for 1. And we're moving right along tonight to question number 2. Which musical with an all-black cast broke the record for the most Broadway performances? Was it A, Shuffle Along, B, The Hot Mikado, C, The Wiz, or D, Dreamgirls?
All right, I'm going to actually have to talk this one out.
All right.
Because my gut says it was not Shuffle Along. So I'm between, and Hot Mikado. So I'm between The Wiz and Dreamgirls.
15 seconds.
I want to say The Wiz, all black cast, broke the record.
5 seconds.
All black cast. All right, I got my answer. I don't think it's right, though.
All right.
I think you got me on question 2.
Well, let's see if we did get you on question number 2. Which musical with an all-black cast broke the record for the most Broadway performances? Seth, what is your answer?
The Wiz.
Man, you did what Chaney does all the time. It is not The Wiz, but it is letter A, Shuffle
Along.
It was indeed. It did break the record for the most Broadway performances from an all-black cast. Never seen it though, so no? I hope I'm assuming
music.
It's good.
Great music.
I'll have to go do my homework.
I should have known that. I apologize.
It's okay. It all happens. It happens. Speaking of black musicals,
okay.
Well, not necessarily, but what new song was added to Beauty and the Beast when Toni Braxton joined in 1998?
Absolutely.
Was it A, Home, B, How Long Must This Go On, C, Human Again, or D, A Change in Me?
See, Aubin, I don't like this because I'm incredibly confident now, and I feel like I'm not right. This is awful.
There is a reason that this is titled the way that it is. This show is very specific for a reason.
Home has always been in the show. That's out. How Long Must This Go On? I don't think is from Beauty and the Beast. So good answer. Human Again is sung by not Belle. So I'm leaning towards A Change in Me. But I also think A Change in Me was in from the beginning.
I will tell you this. How Long Must This Go On is from Beauty and the Beast. So let's see. What new song was added to Beauty and the Beast when Toni Braxton joined in 1998? Seth, answer please.
Aubin, I don't know. I don't like this.
So confident before the show started, man. I'll tell you.
I don't know. I'm gonna look like an idiot. I'm gonna look like an idiot the rest of this time. How long must this go on? Let's go with B because I don't know it.
That is a great answer, but unfortunately, it is not the right answer. Mm-hmm.
Is it D?
The correct answer is letter D. A Change.
I knew it. I said that. I should have went with it. Oh, come on, give me a half.
Come in, Ruby. Say hi to Seth. Ruby's here too. We just had you had Maya, and now but you're in my headphones, so she's not gonna be able to hear you. But
hello.
Hi, Rubes.
All right, he said hi. He said hi, Rubes. He's not doing well, he said. He's 1 for 3, which he's doing fine. It just started. So we'll see what happens with the next question. Are you ready for question number 4?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Have fun. All right, here we go. Who holds the record for most Tony Award wins in one night? Is this A, Lin-Manuel Miranda for Hamilton, B, Meredith Willson for Seth's favorite musical, The Music Man, C, Harold Prince for West Side Story, or D, Trey Parker for The Book of Mormon?
All right. Lin-Manuel didn't win for his performance, thank God. Won for writing, music and lyrics, maybe? Yes. Wilson won for music. That would have been it. Hal Prince would have won for direction and producing, so he would have technically won for best musical. But Trey Parker would have won best musical, but would put two D's back to back. For a teacher, so
It's
I don't know.
completely random. It is completely random. I shuffled them all afterwards, and I made this game about 4 weeks ago when I knew I wanted to have you on another episode. So it is. I have no idea what they are.
I'm gonna say. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to read the question, and then I know. Sorry.
Who holds the record for most Tony Award wins in one night? Is it Lin-Manuel Miranda, Meredith Willson, Harold Prince, or Trey Parker?
I'm gonna go D. Trey Parker, Book of Mormon.
D. Trey Parker for Book of Mormon is correct.
Okay.
A
little nervous about that one. Not gonna lie.
Hey, I told you, you're right there. Let's see, what was it? Let's see how many he won. Most wins in one night by an
4?
individual was Trey Parker. He won Best Book, Best Score, and Best Direction, and then Best Musical. So it looks like 4.
Check the tape.
You did
There
good.
you go.
You did great, actually.
There you go.
All right, moving on. You're 2 for 4. Just like that, you're right back in the game. Question number 5. Speaking of the Tonys, what single production holds the record for receiving the most Tony Awards? Is this A, Hamilton, B, The Producers, C, South Pacific, and D, Mean Girls?
I'm gonna act like I'm struggling, but actually just say hi to Tim Hippensteel. Hi, Tim Hippensteel.
Hi, Tim.
I'm playing You Think You Know with Aubin Johnson right now.
Hi, Tim.
I'm about to get another answer correct.
Yo, what are we getting right?
All right, hold on. Don't answer. We have to wait till it's done. What
10
single production
seconds.
holds the record for receiving the most Tony Awards? I know you don't. I think I do. I think you know.
Yeah.
I think it's an easy one. You're not answering that one. 2 for 4 right now. Okay. So now
All
he
right.
reads the question.
What single production
Like a
holds the
real
record
game show.
for receiving the most Tony Awards? Is it Hamilton, The Producers, South Pacific, or Mean Girls? Seth, answer please.
It's The Producers.
It is my dream to be in this show. Yes, The Producers. That is correct.
There we go.
I don't know why, but part of me, some large part of me, really wants to be. I want to be a producer. I don't know. I just like this show a lot.
I think
weird.
you'd be a good Hans.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
I'm mad at how much more you get invited to be on this show than I do.
I'm on it all
Actually,
the time.
Tim, you've never been on the show, have you, Tim?
This is You Think You Know. This is
No,
Afro
no.
Latinos.
I've been on Afro Latino.
Do you have the bumper sticker?
No. Well, he was Afro
I have a
Latinos.
bumper sticker
Oh
too.
my gosh! I was supposed to debut something tonight, and because I went home, I didn't. We have shirts, Seth. I have to send you a picture.
Do I get a shirt now?
We have. You'll have to buy one, but you. We have Afro Latinos T-shirts, and I was supposed to debut them tonight, but in my haste and all of the craziness, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about them. They're so cool.
Okay, that's awesome.
I'll text you what they look like
Wait,
so you
question
can see
5.
it.
You only have 3 points. What'd you get?
I got 2 wrong.
What'd you get wrong?
They were hard
This-
ones. Longest running all-black cast of a musical.
Ooh.
Yeah. I said The Wiz. Shuffle Along.
Oh,
I
okay.
should have known that.
Yeah.
And then I forget the other one I got wrong.
The Tony Braxton.
What song did they add to Beauty and the Beast for Tony Braxton?
Oh, I have no idea.
A change in me. I always thought
Really?
Laura Egan
That
sang that.
wasn't
That's
it?
fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
We're
fine.
over it.
Everything's
Moving on.
fine. You're 3 for 5. You got like a 60%. You're doing great. We're moving on to question number 6.
Here's a tap preview.
That was great.
Thanks.
Come see White Christmas.
I've never
Come see White Christmas.
to hear more of that. See you at Christmas.
Tickets on sale now.
Those 6 taps. Ta 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 ta. It was great. All right, here we go. Question number 6.
All right.
Who was the first African American to win leading actress in a musical? Was this A, Audra McDonald for Ragtime, B, Diane Carroll for No Strings, C, Juanita Hall for South Pacific, or D, Ruth Brown for Black and Blue?
Robin, you're gonna get me on these.
I found these questions a very long time ago. 15 seconds.
I mean, I have my answer that I want it to be. I don't know if it's considered a leading actress. That's my problem.
That is an issue. Who was the first African American to win leading actress in a musical? Seth, do you have an answer?
I'm gonna go with Audra.
Oh, that's a great answer. Come see Ragtime at CTL in April. But it is wrong. Yeah. It actually, and that was my answer.
Can I guess again?
Sure. Yeah.
Was it Diana? Diana Carroll?
It was not.
No.
No.
Who was it?
It was actually Juanita Hall for South Pacific.
I'm blown away. I didn't know that.
My first guess was Audra also, but also it's Audra. So
she's got so many lying around.
By star power alone, I felt like I just had to go with that name. you see Audra and figure she has to be the first to do something. You know?
I thought Juanita went in for someone. I didn't think she originated that because
IDK, man.
You think you know one thing and then you get tested by Alvin.
It's almost like that's the name of the show. You know, it's almost. All right, moving right along to question number 7.
Okay.
Which rock opera did The Who compose? Was this A, Tommy, B, The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust, C, Jesus Christ Superstar, or D, The Wall?
I know this one, I think.
You do?
I think, yeah.
I didn't.
Really?
Yeah,
Good musical. Good music. It's fun. Got some catchy tunes.
15 seconds.
I hope I'm not wrong. You're right. I come across very confident, and then if I'm wrong, I just look like a schmuck. Not a fan of this show.
I think Bree's been in the comments, which is fantastic. Bree, I'm a one-man boat right now. I've got too much stuff happening on my screen, so I cannot bring up the comments because I keep forgetting.
Got it.
But yep. She just texted me too. She said, "I'm commenting. Can you see?" Yes, Bree, I can see your comments. I just have too much happening on my screen and not my regular setup, so I'm slacking a little bit on the comment tip. So I apologize. Bree said that I was wrong and that it was not
was it Carol?
Hall, but that it was Carol.
We're gonna have to check the tape on that.
That is what she said.
I still got it wrong, but we'll check the tape.
She said she Googled. So apparently I made a mistake, which is odd. It happens sometimes. No, because you still didn't answer right anyway the first time. So, Seth, which rock opera did The Who compose?
Tommy.
It is Tommy. You are correct.
Thanks.
4 for 7. You're almost halfway there. We're almost halfway there. All right. Here we go. On to question number 8.
Okay.
And here we are. Which celebrity has not appeared on Broadway? Is this A, Nick Jonas, B, Ariana Grande, which is the correct way to pronounce her name, C, Anne Hathaway, or D, Cuba Gooding Jr.?
I probably would have gotten this wrong had that Wicked news not broke last week. I absolutely would have went Grande. But
Ariana Grande.
But I know she appeared on Broadway.
I'm so excited to see Cynthia Erivo in that production, by the way.
I think they're both going to be great. I'll go on record.
They're going to be phenomenal.
They're going to sing the.
If nothing else, they're going to destroy the stage.
I got my answer.
All right, I'm excited to hear it. Which celebrity has not appeared on Broadway? Is it Nick Jonas, Ariana Grande, Anne Hathaway, or Cuba Gooding Jr.?
I saw the Jonas brother in How to Succeed in Business.
Oh, okay.
So I had a leg up on this one. Ariana, I know, made a Broadway debut because I read it in an article when they announced the Wicked stuff. So I'm stuck between Anne and Cuba. Anne, I could see doing some kind of musical somewhere. Cuba had to do a play at one point because it's Cuba Gooding. So something would have been great with him in it. So I think I'm going to go with Hathaway. because I know her mom was on Broadway, but I don't think she was. Am I wrong?
Phenomenal skills of deduction. You were actually correct. It is
Hey!
letter C, Anne Hathaway,
There we go.
who has never graced the Broadway stage.
There we go.
All right, Seth, on our first half of the show, you have scored a 5 out of 8. Now, when we come back from our ad break, we're going to hear the rest of the questions in our regular round, and then we have a bonus question for you, which again, I will explain when we get there. So we will be right back with a word from our sponsors.
Oh, man.
And we're back. It there's no video. It just goes right in.
I missed it.
It's
I blinked.
I always forget to tell my guests about that because I never know if they watched the show before being on here. And it becomes a running bit because that spot is where I listen for, so I know exactly where to cut the episode. So it goes after question 8 in every episode. And I always say, we're going to listen for a word from our sponsor, so I have something to hear when I put it into Anchor.
I got you.
And then it's always this explanation every single week. It's hilarious. It's great.
I host my own podcast, Alvin.
But yours starts at the beginning of the episode.
It does. We get them out of the way.
Although they've said, never mind. We'll talk about that. We'll fix that later. All right, here we go. Welcome back, Seth, to You Think You Know Broadway musicals. So far, Broadway musicals. So far, you were scored a 5 out of 8.
Keep talking. I'm looking for a charger.
No problem. You find that charger. So far, you're doing pretty well with a 5 out of 8. We have 7 questions left on our traditional round of You Think You Know, followed by a bonus question, which I guess I will take the time to explain right now since Seth is still looking for a charger.
I'm back.
Oh, great. Just kidding. I'm going to save it for later.
Save it.
So, here we go. Are you ready for question number 9?
Bring it on.
No, it's not. That's not the musical. All right. Which performer won a Tony and later an Oscar for the same role? Is this A, Joel Grey, B, Katherine Hepburn, C, Angela Lansbury, or D, Nathan Lane? I think this is a great question also.
Great question. I know it. Great question. I think I know it. Again, I'm so confident. Alvin, why'd you do this to me? I'm going to take the time to see if my wife...
I just want to remind you.
I'm not looking it up, I swear. I'm not looking it up.
And time is up. Which performer won a Tony and later an Oscar for the same role? Was it Joey Grey, Katherine Hepburn? It should say Joel. I have it. Yeah, it happens. Joel Grey, Katherine Hepburn, Angela Lansbury, or Nathan Lane? Answer, please.
Hold on. I'm texting my wife, I swear.
Holding.
All right. See, now I'm worried because A is misspelled. And A was my answer.
I'll put it this way. Every week I have an episode where there's an error from somewhere. So do not let that affect your answer whatsoever.
Okay. Because Nathan Lane won a Tony for The Producers. He did not obviously win an Oscar for that 2005 movie musical. Angela Lansbury did not play Mame in the movie because it went to Lucille Ball. Very dramatic. We'll get into that some other time. Katherine Hepburn did not. Katherine Hepburn was the movie version of My Fair Lady, but I want to say with Rex, but I want to say she wasn't the. It's Joel Grey. Joel Grey.
You know what's funny, Seth? That is correct.
Okay.
No, that's correct. But I wish I could show you this without giving you the answers to the next question.
Just show it.
On my on my answer key, I have Joel Grey written. So somehow when I typed it into the question, I said Joey, and when I typed it into the answer, it was Joel.
Listen, good old Joey.
Bree can attest, I make an error every week because I do not check my work. I just put it up there.
Good old Joey Grey.
It's like a game within
Everyone
a game.
knows him. regular guy. Just living his
Definitely
best life.
regular old Joey Schmoly. Joe
Good old
Schmo.
Joey
I don't know how you fix that. All right. Are you ready for question number 10?
Did I get my point?
You did. You already got
Okay.
it. You were 5 for 8 going into the break, so you're good.
All right, good.
All right.
All right.
Question number 10. The creators of South Park also wrote what popular musical? Is it A, Spring Awakening, B, Avenue Q, C, Hand to God, or D, The Book of Mormon?
I think you have another error on this page. I'm so sorry. I think it's supposed to be Hand of God. But
It
it's
could
fine.
be. It very well could be. Let's see. Hand to God. Nope, it is
Is it Hand of God?
Hand to God, yeah.
Huh. Okay, anyway.
Hand
I know
of
the answer.
God is a TV series. Maybe you're watching it on Amazon.
Okay.
A psychological thriller on Amazon.
I don't think I watch it.
The creators of South Park also wrote what popular musical? Is it A, Spring Awakening, B, Avenue Q, C, Hand to God, or D, The Book of Mormon?
D, The Book of Mormon.
Oh, I love this show. I really do. I want to tell you a quick story. That is the correct answer. So the very first time I had heard the music of Book of Mormon, I was having a great time. My sister and I were in the car. We were driving from, it doesn't really matter, but we're having a great time. We're bopping to the music. And the song Hasadiga Ibawai comes on, and we are having a fantastic time. Jamming, don't have a clue what is going on, but we are singing, plugging away. And then we get to that part of the song. And my sister at one point is like, ha ha ha, wouldn't it be so funny if this whole time we were singing this song and it says something awful? And I'm like, ha, you're right. That would be funny, wouldn't it? And then they translate it, and we were like, my sister and I have differing beliefs, and even she was like, hey, that's not okay. But my dad and I did go see this on Broadway. We did see the Book of Mormon, and it's a great time. It is a great time. All right. Spoiler alert to those who have never seen it or heard it: do not listen around kids. It is not PG-13. No. It is very, very X-rated. Which actually, all of these except for Hand to God, which I don't know very well, none of these should be watched by children.
Hand to God either.
Okay, great. None of these 4 should be seen by children at all. This is our public address announcement, so you can take it and do with it what you will. Oh gosh, Bree, just be prepared. Just be prepared. Yeah. All right, here we go. Question number 11. What was the name of Barbra Streisand's first Broadway musical? Was it A, A Happening in Central Park, B, Funny Girl, C, I Can Get It For You Wholesale, or D, One Voice? And you'll notice I did spell her name the correct way, as bizarre as it sounds.
I wouldn't see. This is the thing. I'm not a
Barbra fan. No. I don't know if you're allowed to say that as a theater goer, are you?
No.
Not the Babs. Come on, Seth.
No, I'm not a fan of Barbra Streisand.
10 seconds.
Should I phone a friend?
I mean, not usually, but whatever. Is there someone nearby that is a big Barbra fan?
Well, Kim Fulmer just walked up.
Hi, Kim Fulmer.
I'm playing a game show right now. What was the name of Barbra Streisand's first Broadway musical?
I want to say Funny Girl.
I was thinking Funny Girl too, but a Happening in Central Park, Funny Girl, I Can Get It For You Wholesale, or One Voice. I was leaning towards Funny Girl.
That's what I think.
So I'm not going to sound like an idiot if I say Funny Girl.
I don't think so.
All right, Funny Girl.
But you are an idiot.
I am an idiot.
Funny Girl.
It's wrong.
It is wrong. I'm so sorry to tell you. The correct answer is I Can Get It For You Wholesale.
Wholesale. Kim, get out of here. Bye. Got it wrong for me.
The good thing is you were going to get it wrong apparently either way.
I was.
I don't know. I think Funny Girl was her favorite Funny Girl was
yeah.
her first movie, it looks like. Her first
Well, I
film
think Funny Girl was
appearance.
her like star vehicle.
Yeah, so I can get it for you wholesale. She did from 1961 to 1963, and then she did Funny Girl from 64 to 65. And then in
Okay.
1968, she was Funny Girl in the movie.
The movie.
Yeah.
Gosh darn
I
it.
didn't know that had a sequel. Funny
Funny
Lady.
Girl? Yeah.
Yeah, Funny Lady.
Yeah.
Didn't know it existed.
Not.
But again, I'm not a big Barbara fan either, so
No.
whatever.
No.
Okay, moving right along to question number 12.
Okay.
What is the name of the play that Cabaret is based on? Is it A, I Am a Camera, B, Goodbye to Berlin, C, The Lady from Zagreb, or D, Half-Blood Blues? It seems like a pattern. Not many people are fans of the Babs. I don't know.
All right, I got
15 seconds.
I got two whittled down. But I'm really not confident either one of
Should
them.
ask Maya. I think she's doing Cabaret at another theater.
I don't know where she's at.
5 seconds.
Hey, Cabaret is based on. All right, I got my answer.
What is the name of the play that Cabaret is based on? Is it I Am a Camera, Goodbye to Berlin, The Lady from Zagreb, or Half-Blood Blues? Seth.
I Am a Camera?
Ooh, good answer. And it is the right answer. No, you're right. That is good.
Thank you.
I didn't think you were going to get that one. That's why I was so pleasantly surprised by your response.
Ye of little faith.
Yeah, listen, I don't know this answer, so I don't know most of the answers that I ask on the show. That's why I'm the host and just ask all the questions.
That's all right.
It's how much it's you think you know, not how much I know. I could not be bothered. All right, moving right along to question number 14. You're doing great, by the way, Seth.
Ugh.
Which dancer injures his knee in a chorus line? Oh, this is question number 13, by the way. I misspoke. Question number 13. Which dancer injures his knee in a chorus line? Is it A, Zach, B, Bobby, C, Mike, or D, Paul?
All right. I gotta talk this one out. Mike is, I think, the I Can't Sing guy. I could be wrong on all of these. Oh, I hate that. Bobbin, what are you doing to me? All right. I think I got an answer.
It's a tough question. Which dancer injures his knee in a chorus line? Is it Zach, Bobby, Mike, or Paul?
We're going to take a shot in the dark and go D, Paul.
Your shot in the dark managed to hit something. The correct answer is D, Paul.
That was I literally was a blind guess.
I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Okay, you ready for the next question?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. What was the first Broadway musical with an all-female creative team? Was this A, Angry Housewives, B, Runaways, C, Fun Home, or D, Waitress? You know this one? That was a confident clap right there.
I know this one. I'm applauding the ladies. I'm applauding.
Oh,
amazing.
Got it. Yes,
so
absolutely.
It's almost a trick question because I think C has almost a complete all-female creative team, but I believe the set designer was a male. He also did the set for Diana, who's currently running on Broadway. Don't knock it. Love it. Huge fan. So I got my answer.
Okay, wonderful. What was the first Broadway musical with an all-female creative team? Seth, answer please.
D, Waitress.
That, my friend, is not correct.
No way.
For Fun Home, her name is Andrea Becker. Fun Home was the first Broadway musical with an all-female creative team.
Come on.
It was indeed. You were right there.
Gosh darn it. Thought I knew that.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm
You
glad that it
did great. I mean, that's right. It was
I'm glad it
but. Well,
happened
the problem
earlier than
is,
I
here's
thought
the problem. It's much sooner. It's much too soon for either
Much
of
too
these.
soon. Much too
Much
soon.
too soon. Much too late, I suppose. All
Yes.
right. On to question number 15. Here we
Oh,
go.
come on, double digits. I gotta get double digits.
Which composer was the first to complete an EGOT? So that is, for those of you who are not familiar with the term, the first composer to win an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. Was this A, Stephen Sondheim, B, Richard Rodgers, C, Lin-Manuel Miranda, or D, Marvin Hamlish?
Oh, Aubin, you're killing me.
I know, buddy. I
You're
know.
killing me. You're killing me. Sondheim. All right. Marvin Hamlish. Oh, my mom is watching. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Seth's mom.
All right, I have my answer. Oh, I don't like it.
This is interesting. Brianna Cooper tells me that I'm wrong again, and that right, but I'm getting conflicting answers here for the previous question.
Oh.
So I got to do a little bit of research. Oh, gotcha. So here's how this works. Fun Home would have been the first Broadway musical. However, the adaptation of Waitress was an all-female creative in 2007.
Oh.
So I think that's where the confusion comes from, is that the movie was an all-female creative team for the movie of Waitress, but Fun Home was the musical and then Waitress. So
That makes
I'm
sense.
technically correct.
We're gonna go. Yeah,
just
you're
wanna
right.
put
You're
that
right.
into
You're
the
right. You're right.
atmosphere.
You're right. All right.
All right. So, which composer was the first to complete the EGOT? Is it Sondheim, Rodgers, Miranda, or Hamlish?
I'm gonna go with Rodgers.
You're going with Rodgers? What makes you think that?
I don't know if Hamlish won an Emmy.
Okay.
Rodgers is obviously before Miranda. Miranda wouldn't have been the first. So I was between Sondheim and Rodgers. Hamlish was out of my mind. Sondheim, I don't know if West Side won an Oscar. But I'm pretty sure.
I'll put it this way.
What?
You were right.
Hey!
So Richard Rodgers is the correct answer. I was trying to see what they were. He won it in 1962 before it was really even a thing, before it was recognized.
Yeah.
So he was the first person to EGOT, and
he was the first person ever.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
Yep, and it's Billboard.com in 1962. Richard Rodgers became the first EGOT. Became the first EGOT before that was even a thing. The article's much too long to summarize right now, but yeah. You got it right. So at the end of the original round, you scored a 10 out of 15, which is great. Now we get to the bonus round, which is typically a little bit harder. It's one question. Okay. The difference between this round and the regular round and the bonus round is very simple. Instead of 30 seconds, you only get 15 seconds to come up with an answer.
Okay.
And it is not multiple choice. So you will only have 15 seconds to come up with the answer to this next question. And your score can't go down, and it can only go up because it's bonus. So the maximum you could get right now is an 11 out of 15, which is above average. So you're good.
Decent.
The average is around 8 to 10. So right now you're just about average. So we got to take it up and see if you can get to an 11 out of 15 with this next question.
All right.
What Broadway actress won the Tony Award for Best Actress for her portrayal in Gypsy? There's no fun music for this because I did not upload the audio yet. So What Broadway actress won the Tony Award for Best Actress for her portrayal in Gypsy? 3 seconds. And time's up. Seth, what Broadway actress won the Tony Award for Best Actress for her portrayal in Gypsy? Do you know?
Patti LuPone.
Patti LuPone is correct. Way to go, Seth. You scored an 11 out of 15 on
There we
tonight's episode of You Think You Know Broadway Musicals. I think it's safe to say you can keep your job. You're doing, if this was an audit for whether you were to keep your job or not, you passed. I'll let the board know everything went well. They were in on this whole thing. It was all. It was
This is my annual review right
it's
here.
your yearly performance review.
I got some learning to do. That's fine. We all
Hey,
we all grow.
you did. You know what? You did great, Seth. I'm very happy with the outcome.
Who's top out of this? Has there been like a 16?
So we've never had a 16.
All right.
2 episodes ago, I had a couple of friends of mine who are history teachers, and they did a You Think You Know History episode.
But that was 2 together.
They were against each other.
Oh, okay.
They competed against one another. Hi, Paul. Hey, Paul.
Paul Young, right there.
Paul Young's in the comments.
The myth, the legend, Paul Young.
And one of the girls scored a 14 out of 15. She had a 12, but the bonus question was 2 parts, and she got them both. So we gave her 2 points. So it was when did women get the right to vote? What amendment was it, and what year was it? So, weren't you a history teacher? Isn't that your specialty?
I might have majored in history.
Wasn't that your major?
14 Amendment. No, 15.
I don't remember. I don't know history. I think it was. I think the 15th sounded more correct than what you said the first time. Oh, God, we were both very wrong. It's the 19th Amendment, and it was 1920.
Oh, I would have guessed. Yeah, okay. It was a major plot line in Downton Abbey season 2 or 3. Thanks to my wife, I know that, and I know the year.
Brianna Cooper is impressed. Bree is the only person who knows everything, absolutely anything about everything. Am I doing any shows coming up? Are they just volunteer? Seth, I'll let you talk about CTL for a moment. I am auditioning for a show that is coming up shortly, but I'll let Seth cover all that.
So we have, we have White Christmas running the first 2 weekends of December. We're still looking for volunteers in terms of house staff, so ushers, and all of those people get to see, if we have seats available, if you usher and volunteer with us, you get to see the shows for free. We try to give back a little bit while you volunteer for us. And then we have auditions coming up. We just cast the regional premiere of Murder on the Orient Express, the Agatha Christie murder mystery novel, adapted by Ken Ludwig. And then upcoming in December 9th and December 10th, we're auditioning for Ragtime, the musical.
I thought that was the 19th and 20th. Am I
19th
wrong
and
on
20th.
those
You're right.
dates?
No, 19th and 20th. You're right. I'm wrong. So many dates. But
Yes.
huge cast. Super diverse. Lots of roles for lots of different members of the community, regardless of if you've been on stage before or not. Where we want everyone and anyone that's ever even thought about being on stage. We want you out of those auditions, and we'll make sure you look great and are amazing. That show is actually going to be produced at the Community Arts Center in April. So we're really excited to be bringing a show back there, especially one as epic and timely as Ragtime. If you haven't listened to Ragtime, listen to it. You're gonna weep. You're gonna laugh. It's a really great story. I'm really excited and honored to direct it, and work with the amazing talent we have in the area.
And that is the next show that I will be auditioning for, Brianna, to answer your question. I'm very excited for that one. So, but all right, this has been another episode of You Think You Know. Make sure to like, follow, and comment on all of our social media pages: Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. Do we need a little call? Do we need a little call to order here? A call to action. And Bree, we got to do some karaoke. You're right, girl. We got to do it.
Boom.
So this has been another episode of You Think You Know with my good friend Seth. Seth, thanks for coming on the show. We'll have to have you back again. Hopefully Cheney's allergies won't be killing him and he can be here the next time.
Anytime, Robin.
But I'll be happy to see you again, sir. Make sure to visit ctlshows.com for more information about CTL and all of their wonderful performances and dates that are coming up, as well as follow their wonderful podcast, CTL Speaks, on all digital platforms whenever Seth posts the
New episode coming soon.
This has been another episode of You Think You Know. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye.